Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
What's up, gamers?
What's
hey,
up,
everybody.
Gamers?
Gamers, Bonesaw is ready. Had a little bit of that energy there, Sean.
I'm giving you whatever I got tonight, Seth. It's going to be weird, man.
I love
There's
it.
zero
It's
filter.
already been weird.
It's been weird. We've been chatting for a couple minutes. We're 3 seconds into the show.
I'm still not
Yeah.
recovered.
Yeah. Pre-show was a little weird.
Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things were-
pre-show was wild. Yeah, that one's just for us, though.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
pre-show
that one's
is
exclusive
just for
to us.
That's exclusive content you can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Unless you're us. Then it's free.
An audience of 4. Like that Rise Against song. Audience of 1. You know that song?
Oh,
We'll run
guys.
away.
Nope.
Good song.
No.
Well, y'all are missing out. Anyway,
Well, it sucks to be you.
Yeah, sucks to be you. The whole fam damly's here tonight,
We're back.
and I'm glad. We're back. I'm glad to see all of you. Does my heart good. Mr. Pikes in the chat says Amanda out here wearing a Nintendo shirt seems kind of sus.
Just
does
trying to
that
get
mean?
him. Reel him in.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
really, man.
sus? What?
Why is it sus? It's a Nintendo podcast. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
We don't talk about games. It's fine. It's fine.
I love how the registering of that word in Sean's brain took a while.
Oh,
Like-
sus.
He was like, wait a
Well,
minute.
I'm all into my shirt. I was all like, it matches mine. I'm like, wait a second. There's an end to that sentence. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Took a turn. There's a journey.
I
Also
got
different
some
chapters.
exciting stuff to talk to y'all about, though.
Oh.
Can I do that? Can I talk
I'm
to you about some
excited.
exciting things?
I'm
Okay.
pumped.
Well, we are live on both YouTube and Twitch.
What?
Twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live for September, everybody. September is happening. For those who don't know, during the month of September, your subscription on Twitch is 25% off. Your subs and all of your support directly fuels our efforts at Extra Life 2024, so thank you for doing that. If you got a Prime sub laying around, dude,
Pick it
just
up.
pop that real quick. Yeah, it's real easy, and it helps us a lot, so we really appreciate it. You can also, while we're live on Twitch, I don't know if many people know this, you can go to carpoolgaming.com and gift merch to Twitch chat as well, if you want to, and that also greatly supports everything we do here. All that stuff goes right into our Extra Life efforts, including support on Patreon, and y'all, Patreon
Y'all.
been popping off.
Yeah.
Been popping off.
Bonkers.
So, yeah, it's been bonkers. First of all, thank you so much to TechMike, who upgraded to Ultimate Producer tier.
What?
Which is
Are
crazy.
you sure?
I checked. I'm sure.
Thank
he
you,
did it.
TechMike. I checked too.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. McBeal joined the exclusive tier, which I think McBeal said that they just it was like a more of a management thing. Like McBeal was like, I had like 2 accounts or something like that, so I needed to change it over. But still, we appreciate you for doing
Appreciate
it,
it.
McBeal.
It takes
Yeah.
work.
And then we talked last week y'all talked last week rather, about Ginsu 3000 checking out the free trial. Well, they stuck around. They said, you know what? I like the cut of your jib there,
Yep.
Carpool Gaming.
Yep. Now just put
And,
words in Ginsu's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, is that a Ginsu Bean reference from Dragon Ball?
Oh,
I was wondering that. That was
Yeah.
the first thing I thought of. I was like, that.
Same. Yeah.
I thought it was
like
knives.
the bean. Yeah.
What?
Maybe.
I don't know, like Ginsu knives. I don't know. Jinsu. I don't know. GIFs.
Me either.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Tomato,
I like
tomato.
to think when people do that, when they sign up for the free content, and then we challenge them to try to get all through the content. I picture them at the end of 7 days, like they just ran a marathon. They're just exhausted,
I can't
and their
do it.
toenails are falling off, and just they're
Oh.
dehydrated. They got sweating everywhere. I couldn't do it.
Toenails.
Signing
Yeah.
up for that $5 tier. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Yep.
And also, I don't know how into the weeds we want to get with this, but I do want to just make sure that we mention a massive, massive thank you to Brian Reese.
Oh, yes.
Who made an incredibly generous, like a direct contribution to our Extra Life efforts. Thank you so much for that, Brian Reese. Deserves to be acknowledged. Thank you very much.
Yep. Golf clap.
We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Golf clap.
Brian, unprompted, by the way, just was like, "Hey, man, how can I help?" And we'll have more news on like what exactly that we'll be supporting very soon. But it's under embargo, of course.
Of course.
Right now. Yeah. Locklith ordered that to be under embargo.
Yes.
Yes.
I had papers on all the embargo things.
Yes. Stamped it.
Notarized.
Yeah, notary stamped.
Don't open until
Notary.
September 21st. Notary.
Notarized by me. Yeah.
Yep, of course. Yeah. Nice. Thank you guys so much. That's unbelievable. What a crazy community we've got here.
Unbelievable support, and we also, like, gift subs have been popping off over there on Twitch as well. I've got a rolling list here of people who have gifted subs of 5 or more on Twitch so far this month, and it's already kind of insane. BobLoblaw gifted 10 subs, Tim Paullin gifted 5, Tony Baker gifted 5, Yon32 gifted 5, Rizzle gifted 5, which I think, isn't that Brian Reese?
That's Brian Reese. You did enough.
You've done enough
slices, man.
Yeah.
Did you forget?
So yeah, we just really appreciate everybody for your support. Already over halfway to our goal for September. Yes, Amanda, please.
We just got another sub on Twitch from Psych Detective.
Let's Psych Detective. Subscribe with Prime. Yes. Unbelievable. Yes. Thank you, Psych Detective.
Appreciate it, ma'am.
Psych Detective.
Yeah. What can we find to make worse now?
Murder this
how can we?
Psyduck Detective. Yep. Psyduck.
Why don't they have Detective Psyduck? Would go hard though. Like Detective Pikachu.
Detective
Psyduck.
Yeah.
That would go.
Just has a normal voice.
Just talks completely normally.
Yeah. I saw, sorry, not to derail us already. I saw a really uncomfortable video that somebody made today about a Ditto that came out of the ground and had legs. It was very uncomfortable.
Ew.
Oh.
Since we're talking about Pokemon.
No, we don't need to. No. Locklith.
I don't like it.
I have a nightmare now.
It's like when Locklith gets up from her chair and just sort of like starts to walk around. It's like you don't have legs. You're not like it's just you. Just in the square.
You're just like a little Diglett, like a little Doug Trio, you know, just popping out of the ground. I've got legs. What is this?
You just come out of that chair.
Oh goodness!
And at the end of the day, you go back into it.
Yeah,
pretty much. Maybe why I
just
have
wanted to spend some time on housekeeping though at the start of the show because we have a lot, and y'all are gonna be hearing us toot the horn on this all month long, as we gear up for Extra Life. Toot, just like Trombone Champ. Really
I was thinking
appreciate
Princess Peach sends you a little toot on this whistle, send you off to a faraway land.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Yeah, little Mario 3 warp whistle. Yeah, I love it.
I don't like the word toot. I'm sorry.
I didn't put it there. Well, blame Miyamoto.
Yeah. Or whoever came up with it in the English language, I guess.
Just in general.
Yeah.
It's a palindrome.
Well, thank you guys so much. Yes, September. We have more stuff coming up also, by the way. We have more things in the works. So throughout the month, we're streaming a whole bunch. We've been streaming basically every day. We're doing the podcast live on Twitch. We're going to be playing Astrobot. I think Fully is playing it at like 2 in the morning or something, and then we're going to be playing it in the morning
on Christmas
tomorrow.
Day. I can't
Christmas
believe
Day
it.
in
Dedicated
Australia.
to playing Australian Christmas Day,
which
is
forget
tomorrow.
About presents. We'll just.
BobLoblaw says, I had a Mrs. Toot in 4th grade, and we spent the whole year giggling.
Oh, no way.
I had a teacher named Mr. Booty in school.
Oh, nice.
His first name was Harry.
No, it was not. No,
I swear to God,
his
name was Mr. Harry Booty.
No, come on. That's not even like that meant something later on. It's not like, oh, I regret calling my child Karen. And that sucks now for them.
Here's the deal. He kept it a secret as best he could. But people found the school directory and found out that his first name was Harry, and the kids were relentless, dude. Like, it was awful.
That is definitely his parents' fault to start. Yeah. But by the time he's a teacher, he's a grown adult. You can do whatever you want with your name.
Yeah, why didn't I always wondered why he didn't change it.
Or go by his middle name, you know?
Well, they would still
Maybe
find
it's
it.
worse.
If it was his middle name, you know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I've known people who like they are their middle name, you know?
Right.
And then you see some sort of like legal document like, wait, who?
Yeah, Seth is
Who's
my middle name.
Andrea?
Could you imagine if this whole time Seth was my middle name? I was just
Maybe it is.
Did a bomb drop.
Lachlan
Yeah.
is not my name. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What?
Wait, are you
Oh, wait, sorry.
Your parents are just the biggest dorks on the planet. Oh,
That would
cute
be-
little baby Lachlan.
What would you like to name her? Lockliff.
I think
Lachlan.
Lachlan. Holding
Yeah.
Lachlan. Like I think of like Simba, like holding
I
into the sun.
literally-
You know.
Seth, I had that picture in my head. It's like Rafiki. It's like her name shall be Lachlan.
Lachlan. Amazing.
Simba.
Ah, Lachlan.
Lachlan. We have fun.
We have fun here. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks everybody
Okay.
for your support.
Good show.
Good show. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
Y'all want to talk about games? Y'all want to talk about some video games? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Video
feel like
games?
there's something else, but we'll go to the games. Sure. Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Did we
No,
do
I
all,
don't
the,
think so.
all the housekeeping
Okay.
except you didn't knock? You just entered
Yeah,
and
you just-
gave it to
Yeah.
us?
No smooches or nothing.
No, like-
Yeah,
nothing.
no, that's true. Yeah,
I feel left
came in
out.
dry today. Yeah.
Ew, no.
No. No.
It was a dry run today. You know what I mean?
Oh.
What is with the stream tonight?
I didn't mean it sexually. I didn't mean it that
Okay.
way. I meant it like a dry run, like when you do dry runs for like aircraft and stuff.
It's getting better.
Y'all
You're
get
fixing
your
it.
heads out of the
Just
gutter,
No, you're
Just
everybody.
good. You're
keep
fixing
explaining
it.
yourself.
Next.
Just keep it.
Everybody's head stays in the gutter. There was one time I was on the PlayStation Drive and I said I'd get my gaming time in where I can fit it in, and I got the same reaction. Everybody goes, "Oh, gross!" I'm
No,
like,
disgusting.
dude, what are
Get
you
it-
talking about?
Everyone here agrees. Everyone says, ew, Seth. Ew.
Ew, Seth. Ew.
You never
Ew,
heard of
Seth.
doing a dry run?
No.
Anyway, whatever.
It's getting better.
Amanda, talk about games,
Hi.
dude. What have you been playing?
Well, since I've been on my hiatus for the last 3 weeks or so.
Oh yeah, welcome back.
Thank you. I almost
Yeah.
didn't show up, but it's fine. I figured it was, I should come back. I'm just kidding.
We'll put it in the title, featuring Miles of Amanda.
She's
this
back.
week's episode.
Yeah, special guest.
Feature special,
Special
guest.
guest.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot, so shout out to Lachlan for mentioning it last week. I beat Celeste.
Yeah.
So goodbye, Celeste. Though unfortunately now I have to play the B-sides for one stream, but that's fine.
Let's
Fortnite.
go.
I started Cat Quest 3. Sean was an influencer
Yeah.
and influenced me to purchase that game. So I've been playing that game. I leveled up in Xenobabe Chronicles 3, so I'm now level 75, and I think I have a chance. to
Wait.
beat the game.
I can barely
What?
keep up with this. How many? You play like 14 different games. How are you liking
Yeah.
Cat Quest? What's going on with Cat
Hey,
Quest?
you're
Where are
rapid
you?
fire here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was
You
gonna
gotta
talk
go
about
back.
some of this
I was
stuff.
gonna
Yeah.
go back.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
you're just
Go
giving
back.
us the agenda.
I'm giving the
Okay.
Itinerary.
Yeah.
And then, come on. And then last night I tried Fields of Mystria, which is a new cozy Sailor Moon-esque hot people farming sim. So now I will go back through the list.
Okay, go back. Okay.
I guess I don't really have anything else to say about Celeste. It's kind of done.
It's done. You did
Cat
it.
Quest 3 is cute, but I'm confused. Where the heck do you go? There's no sense of direction in the game. I'm just kind of freeballing it and just driving
Just
the
free
ship.
basing.
And
Nobody
shooting
said
all over
anything
the-
when Amanda just said
I was
free
waiting
I
balling.
know,
for it.
we're waiting.
Nobody
I'm
said
waiting.
a word. Nobody said a word. I just want that to be. Let's
Yep.
just acknowledge
Thank
that.
you, Seth. Thank you, Seth.
I purposely said it. I was like, oh, are they going to react?
Okay.
No one
Amanda
react.
purposely said it, and I looked at you, Seth, and was like, I'm not saying a damn thing
like-
to see what Seth says.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
If only there was a way to, see where things are in the world. You could look at.
What a double standard.
Oh,
Anyways.
telling me.
I love it.
You're telling me.
This is Cat Quest. Back to the topic. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got the cute little wee bab, and there's my ship,
Yep.
and I've just been bombing everybody on the island.
Let's
because
go.
I don't know what to do. Oh, but I'm in the romance section, so I found there's love books.
Yes,
so
the
I'm
books.
Exploring that.
Yeah.
Rewriting the story, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I have a gun, which is great. We love a cat with a gun.
I
Yep.
have a gun.
I have a gun.
And that's all I use. I don't need to use anything else. I just use
You
the
also have
gun.
a sword. You have a shirt. You can just flip back and forth.
Yeah,
I
but
see
the
you
gun
doing it
is
here.
more fun.
Look at you rolling
You're rolling
around
around,
here.
yeah.
I
it's
learned
good
how to
stuff.
roll Everyone's like, why don't you dodge? I'm like, I don't know how to dodge. And then I was like, oh, it rolls. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, you're fighting a pirate boss.
Ugh, they're so annoying. But I don't like that the enemies respawn when you go back to an area. That kind of stinks. But, yeah, I'm just lost. So, Sean, I may lean on you for some advice because...
I have advice for you.
I don't know where to go. I use the map. I'm just like... But it doesn't say where to go. They say to follow those, like, arrow things, but then everything's locked. I'm like, okay.
Keep going. Keep following them. You're just at the beginning. You're just, you got a whole stuff to just wander around, but follow those little arrows, and then it goes to another one, and then it goes to another one. It'll tell you where to go.
I like that you can get outfits, so I've only been focusing on the outfits. Yep. Of course, she's going to look like a snack, and everyone's going to want her, but it's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm the little female cat. She's a little snack. Look at her little, whatever that is, an inner tube. Oh, these things suck. The spiky things, they suck. I hate them.
Oh, I don't know if this is the actual little dungeon. Yeah, they bounce you around a little bit. They bop you around a little bit. There's one where there's these big globby eyeball things. They're like really spiky, and you don't do damage to them. You shoot them, and then no damage comes up. But they'll chase you, and you can make them get hit by other enemies, like those smaller little bouncy things, and that'll take it out. There's my pro tip for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Cat Quest 3 Game of the Year, 2024.
Wow.
Yep. Best map of the year, too.
Yeah, there is a lot of map. The map is expansive. Also, in Fields of Mystria, the map is gigantic.
Good map.
Good maps. But yeah, cute game. Enjoying it. Something different. So we'll play through that. And then, like I said, Fields of Mystria is just really cute. I'm playing it on PC, but I heard it's coming to Switch. Very cute, chonky cows that are adorable. There's like so many things to unlock. Chonky cows that you need $2,000 for. Hot people. Everybody is hot and beautiful, and I'm just like, wow. So.
She had a little Johnny Bravo there. She said, "Oh, mama."
Oh,
you ever see Johnny Bravo?
Yes, I have seen Johnny Bravo. But yeah, lots of great. Look at.
I mean,
wait till it shows Juniper. She
wrong.
is mamacita. But very cute game. I love the art. I love the pixel art. You get to like really customize your character, which is cute. I'm not super far because I could only stream for like an hour and a half yesterday, but it's very cute. I like it. Very much so a Locklith game.
Yeah.
What is happening? Is this a role playing game? What is it a farming game?
It's like Stardew.
Oh, it's Stardew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stardew, but there's like a creepy dragon that you collect essence for, which I don't know what it does. Or it's like a skill something, like a skill tree maybe. And I heard there's a lot of secrets to unlock in the game, so. But it's cute. Sean, scroll on the stream a little bit. Maybe you'll see some of the hot people.
I thought these were the hot people.
They're hot, but there's hotter
pretty
people.
hot to me.
Hotter?
Yeah, Juniper, she is. You like kind of run around, which is cute.
Time-stamped. You should have time-stamped Juniper somewhere.
Unprepared.
Find her now.
It's like in the beginning when I was like
around.
looking at people, but it's okay. You have to like meet all the villagers. Oh, there's a cutscene, so very cute. And so many people are.
There's
That's me.
Yep.
I'm in the game, but yeah, super cute game. Highly recommend. It's like early access right now. It's like $14 on Steam, but there's a lot of content in the early access. So, just go in people's houses.
Do you like early access? Are you a fan of the early access thing?
I don't. As long as there's enough content. When there's, I've played a few games that just didn't have a lot of content, and it was like, okay, why did I pay for this? But I think I've heard you can get a lot out of the early access in this game, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Oh, that's the Fisher lady.
Terithia's jacked. What the heck?
Yeah,
Terithia's been through it.
She's got the same scars as Zangief, dude. She's like she's fighting grizzly bears out here. She's gonna do a 3 pile driver,
a lariat,
spinning pile driver.
So this one's on my list of demos to play this weekend. So I shall finally figure out if I'm going to buy it or Go-Go Town. It's between those two for me.
Oh my gosh!
And they're both in early access.
The only thing I wish you could have done, like you can in Stardew, is like pick where your house is. You can't really do that. You're just kind of like placed somewhere. But yeah, very cute, very pixely.
Nice. We love Pixely.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very good.
And that's it.
Good.
Nice.
Very good.
I like it. You think you're beating Xenoblade soon?
I think so. I haven't.
Yeah.
I've chosen not to stream it. I'm just kind of playing it on my own. So I'm pretty close. I was reading that level 75 is like pretty good. You can
You're
get
pretty
pretty
good.
far. So I feel like we're okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's going to be done soon.
What's it like
go.
jumping back into it? It's been so long. It's been like 14
my
years or
God.
something.
Well, it was kind of like, at first I was nervous I was going to forget how to do everything, but then I actually played better. I was noticing. I was like defeating enemies a lot faster.
After Celeste.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Leveled
true.
up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pro gamer.
But it definitely brought back all the feels right off the bat. I was like, oh no, Noah.
Aw.
All the people. So, Mio. So I'm excited to kind of wrap that game up. I think I'm really going to like the ending, so.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
set some time aside for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Get ready for like a late night walk after
Yeah.
that ending.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
late night
Walk it
run.
off. Yeah.
I had to.
Okay.
I did. I walked it
Yeah.
off after that ending. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
Yep,
I'm looking forward
sure
to
did.
it.
Nice.
So be ready to cry.
Yep. Be ready to cry. There will be tears. People will weep. You will weep.
Weep.
Yeah.
Miles,
Amanda weeped.
Amanda wept.
Wept.
Senna, the girl
Yep.
with the gall.
What a game. Holy crap.
What a game.
That was this year that I beat that game.
Yeah,
What
I
a
guess
year.
so, right?
I've had a great year, you guys. 2024, really good year for me.
Let's go.
Yeah, look at
I
you.
love
Making a
it.
go.
comeback.
Oh,
Making
also,
a comeback, baby.
just a quick side note, I still have Botwa. I thought about maybe
Yes.
starting it, but I don't know now because I wanna wait for the other Zelda game. But Botwa
Yeah,
was
about to
also an
say,
option.
you got another
Yeah.
Zelda game.
Can't get
coming out,
locked
like-
in without another
Yeah, coming out like
So.
tomorrow or something.
one. Yeah.
A lot of new people listening to the Nintendo Drive these days and discovering the channels and everything. And so Botwa, Breath of the Wild. Botwa.
No, it's
just Right.
Botwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Not the TPR thinking Totkey was some indie game that he hadn't heard of, but instead one of the most popular and important video games of the generation, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
We have fun around here. Totkey. We're working on the
Bowser.
glossary. We got a whole
We got to make a glossary.
Yeah.
Like we need to put
Carpool
Yon
glossary.
32 in charge of that.
yeah,
you
I
know.
think so.
Yon 32 is the keeper of the carpool lore a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Bowser says to prepare for the tears will fall, Amanda, when you beat Xenoblade, like Bullet for My
Yeah.
Valentine said.
Great,
Yeah.
just what I need.
Yeah.
Oh, good song.
Good song. Oh,
Really good.
tears don't fall.
Did you
Yeah.
hear the
Anyway.
new Linkin Park song today?
I was about to say they have a new singer.
Yeah.
She's great.
Ah.
I haven't
she
listened
rules.
to it yet.
Oh, it's a female.
She's
Yeah.
awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh.
Chills. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
it's
so
good.
excited.
Pretty nice looking as well.
Yeah, pretty
Really?
nice.
Let's go.
looking.
Respectively. Yeah.
Right,
Mama.
of course.
Respectively.
Yeah.
Give me
But
more
also
hot
nice
people.
sounding.
We have
Yeah.
game people and IRL hot people.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep. Good for Linkin Park. I love it.
Good for them. Yeah. Okay.
Nice job.
Yeah. It makes me a little emotional. I haven't done it yet. I'm not ready yet, but I will.
Do it.
Yeah. I will.
Just do it.
Yeah.
We'll all
Shia
listen to
LaBeouf.
it together.
Yeah.
I already did.
It
So.
makes me sad,
Ah,
man.
that's-
Yeah.
Same. Honestly, they were my favorite. I mean, they still are my favorite band, but that's who I grew up with, and I was like,
Yeah. I was huge
Same.
into them when I was
High school
yeah.
and on.
Yes. Yes, dude. Yes. Yeah. High
Yeah,
school, big into Linkin Park back
Oh
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Anyway.
too young to be listening to lyrics like that. What are you doing over there? That's too young.
Just
That's too
vibing.
Little
early.
baby.
I
"Oh,
know.
wee bab coming out
Amanda's
of the
like
womb."
5 years old. She's like, I'm breaking the habit.
Oh no.
Yeah, man,
goodness
just
gracious.
rocking out at a young age. It's fine.
Oh.
She knew what it was
5-year-old
about.
Amanda.
I got it.
She's like, shut up when I'm talking to you.
Crawling in my diaper.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh my god! As I like crawl across the room.
Yeah, like crawling like a little baby. Yeah.
She learned how to walk to that song.
Heck yeah.
Shut up.
Walk with what
learning-
you've been playing.
I was learning how to drive.
Yeah, I was in high school, I think,
Yeah,
when I was listening to that. Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway.
Straight out of the womb.
Not the womb.
Talk to me, Lachlan. What have you been playing?
Well, first off, we gotta say our piece to what was.
Oh, bless up.
Yep. Showing it for the last time before I box it away. My Concord controller.
Aw.
RIP to that game. That PlayStation was too scared to see the Concord cult rise.
They were
after
too scared.
Yeah, they were too scared after all the nice things that Bowser and I had to say on the PlayStation Drive this past weekend. So, literally 2 days after we were on that show, news broke that as of tomorrow, it will be going offline. And I won't say more. It's too sad.
Oh.
I'm already searching for the next filler game, but this time a free-to-play one. So I don't spend more money.
Even though I refunded.
You get a refund.
Yeah, I'm getting a refund, but second chances means I gotta find something free this time. So my heart is a little less broken if it gets taken from me, because I may not get my money back next time. But anyways,
Halo's free.
Start it off. Halo's too expensive for me, Sean.
It is. Multiplayer Halo's free.
It's too expensive for me. I don't have an Xbox.
I mean,
I don't
you have a PC?
No,
it cannot handle Halo. Are you kidding me?
Oh, is it a potato?
Potato.
Maybe.
It has a potato battery. It can't.
I think GLaDOS.
Potato powered by potatoes.
Yeah, powered by potatoes. Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to start off with that, of course.
R.I.P.
Yes. R.I.P.
Because I don't know, y'all. I'm upset.
That
Upsetty
sucks.
spaghetti.
That really sucks. Like,
It does suck.
you actually really enjoy a game. You're genuinely excited about it. People are playing it. You're having a great time. They're like, no, just kidding. Pull the plug.
Yep. And I'm coping with it, and this is Nintendo related, because I am doing Concord cosplay in Animal Crossing. My first post of my first little cosplay in AC went out today.
That was cute. Mm-hmm.
And for the next 5 days, I will have a different character in Animal Crossing that I am showing off, kind of to send off the game, in a way, in my own way. So I had a lot of fun actually putting all those little outfits together and like looking like the characters and stuff. So that was a nice little, I even like made the scene to look like one of the levels in the game too. So it was fun. It was fun. And I'll probably do more of it because there was 16 characters in the game. And I only cosplayed 7 technically, but only 6 of them made the final look. I'm ignoring that Sean is just all over the place with his camera right now.
You're clearly not.
Just
It's a distraction.
You just acknowledged it.
It's a distraction.
I'll stop.
So I am doing that to kind of cope with it, besides also searching for the next game. My husband has already downloaded the finals, so I'm going to give that a try.
I'd like to try
I saw that.
So I'm going to give that a try. He said he played a few rounds. He says it's a little more difficult probably, but he says you just got to get used to the controls. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, I got to get good. Mm-hmm. I've already tried Overwatch 2. I don't know if I want to go back to that again because it was just too
become a Valorant girly.
I was going to say, what about Valorant?
That was going to be another one I was going to try, but I feel like there's going to be too much sweat over there.
Don't go into like an open lobby. Don't.
Sure.
And that too. Like I don't think I'm going to talk to anyone when I play unless it's my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Fine. As long as we get to the finals. Yes. True, Rybo. True. So that's one I will give a try. But yeah, just wanted to start off with that. I am playing more of Mika and the Witch's Mountain. I had no idea that Sean and I switched, and for a second I was like, I am not making those movements because I could see Sean out of the corner of my eye, and I thought it was me. And I was like, I'm not making all those movements. Why is my mouth
I don't mean to
moving
be
so
this
much?
distracting. I was
Sean.
putting comments up on the screen and they were covering your face, so I just wanted to produce here a little bit.
I'm gonna
thank
get
you
a
for-
spray bottle and be like.
I'm sorry.
Do something.
I don't mean to be.
Let the boy produce.
Thank you
Let him
for
produce.
Cooking over here.
keeping this
You let him
face on show for the people, because I know that's what they want. I know.
Appreciate
That's what
it.
they come for.
You're welcome.
And your orange hat.
And the blue hat. Yeah.
Blue
Shut
hat.
up. Nope, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. This is not fruit. This is not. Anyways, Mika and the Witch's Mountain. Continuing that on stream. I'm gonna, next time I stream it though, I'm gonna have to just turn down the music all the way in the game. I got hit with a bunch of copyrights last time, and I disputed both of them One of them was approved. The other one, they're like, no, we're not going to let you dispute this one.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's like
Wow.
5
Wild.
parts of my video that are completely muted now because of it. Thank you, those people. But anyways, yeah, so next time I play it, I'm just going to turn the music all the way down and just have the game sounds. And it's fine. It'll be fine. Yes, again, Poppy. Yes, it's quite annoying. But the game itself is fun. Once you get used to like the flying aspect of it, it's basically Kiki's Delivery Service, the movie, in a game form. That's basically what it is, the gist of it. You're delivering packages, and yeah, it just got a little bit serious.
Oh.
And I've been doing voices for all the characters, and I'm laughing because I remember the voice that I gave this guy. His name is Gref, technically, but I just call him Grief because I'm like, good grief. He's just always so mad all the time.
It's probably
It's
his
like-
nose he's mad about.
Yeah. I mean,
Andros.
Pretty good schnoz on him.
it
Yeah,
is.
pretty good
It's,
schnoz on him.
it's very Ghibli-esque, the art style, which is why I like it too, especially him. Like, it reminds me a lot of that Studio Ghibli style. So it is a fun game and does run fairly well on Switch as well.
Good.
Better
And
than
just
like,
it's just a simple game. Something complete opposite to the other game that I'm also streaming that I think and pretty confident I am 1, if not 2 streams away from finishing. Link's Awakening, finally.
Let's go.
I have 1 more instrument. Is it 1? Wait. Yes. I have 1 more instrument to get.
Juan.
1.
One.
And then I don't know what happens. Then you go to the mountain, and I'm assuming something happens when you get to the mountain. So whatever that entails. So that's why I'm thinking maybe 2 streams tops, but I don't know how long that'll take me. But I finally got through the second to the last dungeon to get that instrument. That was so frustrating. I had a walkthrough up the entire time, but yeah, that was fun. Fun and
love it.
frustrating. Yeah. So Mika
You're
and
on
the
your
Witch's
way.
Mountain is a nice change from this. And we're so
It's
close
such a
to Echoes
tedious
of
game.
Wisdom. It
I'm very proud of
is-
you. It's a tedious game. Like, it's Zelda, so I always feel bad, like, saying anything negative about a Zelda game, but I'm like, it just asks a lot of patience from you, you know?
Yeah.
Just wander. You'll figure it out. It's like, I don't
It's
wanna
a Game Boy
wander.
game, you know?
And
Yeah.
for
True.
the most part, I was able to kind of figure stuff out a little bit. Like, I lightly used walkthroughs outside of streaming just to kind of
Yeah.
see where I was at, to know where to start the next time I streamed. And I didn't prepare like I said I was going to for this stream. So instead of preparing ahead of time, I had to do what I would have done during the stream instead, which was watch a walkthrough to know exactly
Just live on
which
stream.
way yeah, which is exactly how to get through, because it's this bit. It's the whole, you have to hit these gems. You have to fall down specific shafts. And I know what I said. You have to fall down specific holes in the ground.
Well,
I don't know a better way of saying it. To
Is that Kirby?
progress. Yeah, it looks like Kirby. It's a terrifying Kirby.
Yeah. There's a lot of little Nintendo references in there. Yeah.
It's like an Emio Kirby, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
he looks
Oh,
like his
no.
face is drawn on. Yeah.
Got Chain Chomp in there in the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Mario's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm looking up a walkthrough right now. Like, okay, like what's next?
well.
'Cause, like, look, I'm very focused.
Oh no.
Brought
Oh,
to
we
you
got
by
ads on
Walmart.
your channel.
Brought to you by Walmart. Which is not where I bought the game. I actually don't have it on physical. I should probably get that game on physical, especially after I beat it, you know? It'd be like a
Trophy.
solidify,
Yeah.
yeah, a trophy of sorts. But I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the game. We're very close to Echoes of Wisdom.
Yes.
I think this is training me more strictly than Echoes is going to need. But it at least is like, I don't know. I just love the art style so much. That's the only thing that's
Yeah.
like keeping me grounded with finishing it. Is like, it's just such a cute art style. The music is great, of course.
Yes.
And just doing all the little fiddly stuff. Like I have like, I think 2 more dolls to get out of the crane game thing as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like anytime I got too frustrated or I'm trying to end stream, I'm like, let me just go play the crane game real quick. And then I just try to spend like another
Yoshi.
30 minutes trying to get the doll or whatever is there. So it's at least, it's got its ups. But I do know where to go next. I've already prepared ahead of time. So yes, Rybo, Turtle Rock is up next. I know exactly what I should expect for that. Do I know exactly what to do? No, but
Nice.
Figure that out later.
You don't know anything about the story, right? Like you don't know any spoilers or anything like that? Mm-mm. Okay, good.
Oh, that'll be fun to hear.
Good. Yeah, it'll be fun to hear your reaction to the ending.
Yeah, you can spoil it for everybody else next week.
Yeah. I'll spoil it for all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll be cool to hear.
Oh, good one.
Nice. Stay unspoiled. It's got a cool ending.
Definitely.
Yeah. Memorable.
Yep. Nice. Well, next week, Amanda will finish Xenoblade and Lachlan will finish Link's Awakening. Very cool.
So many games.
Yeah. What old game will you finish next week, Sean?
We'll finish
Final Fantasy VIII.
No game. Final Fantasy VIII has been shelved for the moment.
Shelved and also removed from your Switch, as I remember.
He deleted it on stream last night.
Straight up deleted it.
Straight up deleted it. I clipped it and I sent you the clip,
I
Sean,
saw
for
it.
when you did it.
It was a fun stream last night. We've been having fun with September, man.
We really
It's been
have.
fun.
Yeah, it's been wild. We look, the hosts here at Carpool Gaming, many of them have been doing their tournament bracket. This is exclusive to Carpool Gaming. We're the only ones who do it. If anybody else is doing it, they're ripping us off and tell us about it. We'll send our lawyers. We have our notary right over here. Yep.
Yeah. There'll be no place you can hide from Lockcliffe.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We know the
I'm
people.
all the roles of the higher ups.
We're watching.
I know the people to keep an eye on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got our eyes on you. Yep.
Yeah.
So last night we did a stream for my tournament bracket because I've been a whiny little whatever lately. Last week, Lachlan and we did the show all by ourselves. I think we did a great job, by the way.
You did do a great job.
Yeah, thanks for saying that.
We got along for most of it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's only when
pretty
you're
civil.
being mean to be friendly with these two or whoever. I don't know who you're
Trying to curry favor.
Whoa.
Curry favor. That sounds delicious. It's a delicious favor.
Yeah, it's a delicious favor. Curry flavored favor.
Nice.
Say that 5 times.
Very
fast.
aromatic. Yep. Very nice. So yeah, last week I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with Final Fantasy VIII, and like, why am I playing and blah blah blah. And I got tired of being that way. And Seth, you and I, non-Nintendo, we've been playing Star Wars Outlaws. That's been the majority of my playing time. And I'm like, man, I'm on a Nintendo podcast. I want to play something Nintendo in order to play. And so I was like, this is it. This is my time. If only there was a way to help me decide what game is next. So I must collect as many games as I could possibly think about. 32, exactly. 32 games loaded up onto a tournament bracket like March Madness style. We launched our stream last night. You and I, we had a sweet hang with the community. We had like 20, 25 people voting at some point.
Some of them twice.
Some of them, yeah, we found out, oh my God, let's talk about that for a second. At least 2 people having burner accounts, okay? So people are watching the stream. We've got the tournament bracket going on. You've got games pitted against each other. You've got to vote for the one you want to move on to the next round. And who was it? Brian Reese, I think, gifted 5 subs. Yeah, Brian Reese gives 5 subs. And it shows who's getting these gifted subs. And now, should I out who it was?
Nah.
Do it.
Yeah, why not? It was on the stream.
Right. Darth Stridius is an actual Sith. Darth Stridius. It was so funny. We're like, wow, that's amazing, September, and blah, blah, blah. All right, congratulations to so-and-so for getting a sub. And then it's Darth Stridius and Dark Stridius. Side by side, we're like, wait a second, what?
You couldn't have written it better. Like, it was like, it's as if it was planned. Like, we're just like, it was right next to each other. It's like Darth Stridius and then Dark Stridius. Like, hang on a second.
Wait a second.
And then you hear Ryan and I going like, oh, and then Sean like goes full screen and
like, what?
Just.
It was scary. I
Sean
felt
does
how
this
other
thing.
people feel.
Sean does a thing that I always love it whenever Sean does this. He does a thing where he knows that he like feels like a cartoon character in that moment. And so like he went full screen And then he was just making like angry faces, like at the and I was like, oh, he's mad. And they just stewed on it for a second. He's like, ban him.
Yeah, get him out of here. Absolutely not. Because in case people aren't following along, like that means that the one person has two accounts going, watching us separately and getting a second vote. We got voter fraud on the tournament bracket, our beloved
Collusion.
sacred tournament bracket. Unbelievable. What a sin for the tournament bracket. So we discovered that. And then
somebody
Rybo
else had another tab open and chatted in the wrong account.
We discover Rybo's got a burner account as well. And we're like, oh, hey, Rybo. Rybo's got another one as well.
It's cool when Rybo does it.
So, funny story to recount. I had a great time. Well, many of us had a great time. But who knows if this was a legitimate choice of the community. But Pokemon : Legends, is it Pokemon Legends : Arceus? Where's the colon?
I don't know if there is a colon.
Where do you place the colon? Oh, maybe no colon. Maybe the colon was removed. Pokemon Arceus Legends narrowly beat out Sea of Stars.
Sad.
There is a colon.
Final. There's officially a colon. Okay.
It's
That's
Pokemon TM Legends : Arceus.
TM.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm actually really happy that one won.
I'm glad it won too.
I'll be playing it on stream here on Twitch. I have played it before. There's a couple games on the list I've kind of started and they fell off. I'm probably going to start again, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm actually very excited. And maybe I'll be able to play it. This is obviously years later. Nobody's talking about this game anymore, which means all the haters have moved on to whatever else they're hating these days. And I think I've got just enough time with this game before Zelda at the end of the month. So it'll be perfect.
Say so. Yeah.
I'm very happy. Yes. So this is yet again not a segment of what I have been playing, but what I will be playing.
What will you be playing? Let's talk about
next week
that.
it'll be something else.
I love that. I can't wait.
Oh, me too. That was fun.
that game.
Yep. And shout out to everybody who was voting. That was awesome.
Yeah. It was a good turnout. It was a fun stream.
Good turnout.
Collusion aside, the right game won. Right game won. Sorry.
There was a game on there I was kind of hoping for that.
Me too.
Donkey Kong Country 2 : Diddy's Conquest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that got snuffed out by Sea of Stars, actually.
I think it did. Yeah. Amanda's like, yes.
Yeah.
I will be hosting a ceremony for the loss of Sea of Stars. If anybody would like to come join, you're all welcome. Open invite. We can all weep together.
Oh,
it got enough love. It's fine.
That's true.
I'm happy it made it as far as it did. Honestly,
it did.
Game.
Yeah, semifinal.
I should post the results, actually, because it's pretty fun to see what beat out what. Yeah. Breath of the Wild was on there. Botwa could have been in one of the games I played, but it couldn't beat. It was one of the indie games. Maybe Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I think it was.
How do we remember that? I can't remember what we talked about last week, and these are individual matchups. This is nuts. My brain's weird.
This is your life.
That's my.
Be like
you're
that
telling
sometimes.
me.
You were dedicated. There were so many people in there last night. You were just focused.
So fun. Yeah.
I love
it. What about you, Seth?
Cool.
What will you be playing?
Well, I have been playing some stuff. Let me talk real quick because Lachlan and I actually played this together as part of a September stream. Pico Park 2.
Oh, yes.
I would love to talk about that for a second. That game is so much fun. It was Lochlith, myself, Bowza, Yon32 playing some Pico Park 2 on stream, and we just had a ball. It was super fun. Frustrating at times, certainly, but not as frustrating as people were preparing me for. People were in the chat saying it's gonna ruin friendships, and it was never really like that. But there was some that last one that we just kind of gave up on with the color wheel or whatever, where we had no idea what to do. That aside, it was pretty fun. We had a good time with it, and really clever, just really clever co-op mechanics and fun little puzzles to figure out and solve together. And I had a blast playing with y'all. Really fun.
Will you guys go back and play the first one? I played the first one.
I would love to.
You should.
Oh man. Our Twitch alerts are something else, man. The channel point stuff's so good. That was killing me in the middle of playing it. Just to have that in my ear while playing it. I'm losing it on stream. Yeah, and more intense actually than I was expecting. Like, some of that stuff requires like precision, dude. Like, it's not easy. Like, it's not an easy game. There's some pretty challenging stuff in there. This little like section of challenges we were doing, the shooting ones, those are pretty tough. Like, there's a boss fight we did at a certain point. Yeah, there's my favorite one though. I'm curious if this was your favorite too, Lockleth. The one with the ghost, I think, was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Lockleth took on the role of, like, the ghost hunter. Like, she was like, okay, like, there's a ghost that kind of functions essentially like a Boo in Mario, where it like, chases you when you're looking away from it, but if you look at it, if anybody's looking at it, it's locked in place. So Lockleth's like, okay, I'm gonna bait it over here, you guys look away, and then, like, she was, like, in control the whole time. Like, Lockleth was kind of guiding us the whole way through, and it was fun. Good times.
We made it through.
We did. We damn near beat the game. There's like 15 sets of levels, I think. I think we did like 13 of them or 12 of them or something. So
Yeah, it was so fun. If we wouldn't have gotten frustrated on some of those, I think we would have beaten it. But I have to go back and play the earlier ones because I joined y'all late. So
yeah, Bowser and I did the earlier ones. Yeah, Bowser and I started it off. But yeah, it's really fun, man. And the game is multiplayer only, so do be aware of that. But it's got like cross-platform play. Like, people playing on other platforms, you can all play together. It's up to 8 players. This will go crazy at Extra Life. Like, 8-player Pico Park 2 is going to go crazy at Extra Life. So, yeah,
I couldn't
super
stop
fun.
laughing at certain points.
Me too.
'Cause, like, we're just small little guys, and like we're just trying to get through these little levels together as a team. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good game. Recommend it. And yeah, to Amanda's point, I never played the first one, and now I want to. I want to go back and play it. Yeah. Yeah, Poppy plays in the chat. Rip if you don't have friends, I guess. Yeah, like, it's multiplayer only. There's no single player component to the game at all. I don't even know how they would make it single player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you have people to play it with, like, it's got local and online and crossplay and all that fun stuff, and it works well. There wasn't really much lag or anything like that. So, yeah, good stuff. I like it.
Yeah,
I
I gotta
it.
go back and get the first one too now.
Me too. Yeah, me too. The only other thing I want to highlight real quick is I want to give you all a little bit of an update on Emio hyphen the Smiling Man : Famicom Detective Club.
Period.
Yeah.
All the
Exclamation mark.
Did you stream this, Seth?
No,
Or is there
I did
video
not.
on your
I'm
channel
not.
at all?
There is not. It's not a very. I don't think it'd be a great stream game for a few reasons.
The deep stuff in it.
Yeah, well, there's some dark stuff in it, but also, like, it is a visual novel ultimately. And I know Lockleth was waiting to hear my thoughts. Yeah. Well, but the thing about it is, though, Lockleth, I would not recommend this game to you.
Okay. I trust you.
It is just reading. Like,
Oh, no.
with Coffee
Get outta
Talk,
here.
with Coffee Talk, you at least have, like, the coffee and the barista stuff and the music and stuff like this. Emio is just reading. Like, that's what the game is, you know?
I hate
at least
it.
so far. At least so far. I'm pretty early in. I've only put maybe 4 or 5 hours into it so far. But so far, like, it is just it is a very, like, kind of visual novel, you know, like, it is just exactly what it is, no more, no less. And, like, the thing about it is like, I hate to be one of those people that's like annoyed at a game for something that it's not, you know. But I am kind of comparing this game to stuff like, you know, like more, I guess, modern visual novels like Coffee Talk or like Doki Doki Literature Club or Paranormacite, which is my favorite visual novel of all time. Those games really kind of push the envelope of the genre, you know, and Emio kind of doesn't. And I think that's a shame because I think, at least so far, again, these are just early impressions. I've not finished the game. But, like, so far, it's just a pretty bare-bones visual novel. It's not really doing anything new or interesting. And so, like, the actual gameplay of it is just kind of your standard pointing and clicking around, you know, environments and exhausting all of your dialogue options to get as much story as you can, and that's kind of it, you know. And
So
I'm
it's
not
not
saying
like that other horror game that you played that you did do on your channel?
Paranormicide.
Is that
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah, Paranormicide is my favorite, and it's not like
Okay.
that. No. Paranormicide's so cool because like it breaks the fourth wall. Like it requires you to think outside the box. Some of the puzzles are really cool. Yeah, Emio, at least so far, has done nothing like that. It's literally just reading and talking and stuff. And if you're not into that, you're not going to like it. Now, with that being said, the story is good. I like the characters. I like the sort of like, the darker kind of like flavor of it and stuff. I like what they're doing with that. And I love the way the game looks, actually. Like, I really like the visual style of it. The character models are not 2D, like they are 3D character models, but they do a good job of like when they're standing still, they do look 2D. Like it's a really cool effect of like the game looks 2D, but it isn't. I don't really know how else to describe it. The music is really good. It's got this kind of 80s Japanese like city pop soundtrack that's really good. I don't know. I like everything about it except for playing it. like, I like everything about it except for the gameplay just isn't really doing much for me. At least not yet. So,
I want a list of games like that.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Just not that
I've got a
interesting,
few.
you know?
Everything about it is great except playing it.
Yeah, I've got a few of
Yeah.
those.
Good category of games to talk about.
Top
yeah,
five.
I don't know.
Top five.
Top
games,
five. Top
Top five games that are everything is good except the gameplay.
Except playing it.
Yeah, and I don't even mean to say, and I know that people are going to hear this and be like, you know, Seth's looking for a visual novel to not be a visual novel. I'm not saying that I need this to have a first-person shooter segment or something like that, right? But, you know, I am comparing it to stuff like Paranormicide, which is a $20 game that has all the same length and content and narrative depth that this does, but does let you... Paranormicide is rad, Yarden. That was like in my top 10 of last year. Like, if you like stuff like this, like dark horror narratives, like, buy Paranormicide. It's wonderful. But that game does make you kind of think out of the box in a way that Emio doesn't, you know, at least not so far. It's pretty basic. Like, it feels like, you know, a visual novel made in the 80s or something like that, for better or for worse. And maybe that is somebody's vibe. Maybe that's what they're looking for. But so far, at least, it's just not hitting as well as I want it to, especially compared to all the marketing and stuff and all the hype leading up to it, you know. But yeah, if you want to play something like this, I would recommend Paranormicide. Yeah. Yes, Amanda.
Not a question, just a comment. The trailer that Sean showed, I liked the anime people in it. So they don't look like that in the game?
They do look like that in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was specific.
Yeah, that's part of the good part about the game. That's
Yeah,
everything
it looks
else. That's
great.
the everything else part.
Yeah. It looks great. It sounds great, you know, and the story's great. But just like when you're playing it, it really is just, okay, here's a menu. I'm going through all the dialogue options until they run out of things to say. Now I'm moving on to the next menu. And just rinse and repeat, sort of, you know? Like, there's not really, like, puzzle solving or anything like that.
You're going to get so roasted in the comments below.
I guess
okay.
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have
Bring
you
on the
seen-
engagement juice, everybody.
Have you seen if anybody else is saying anything like that about it?
Yeah, the Nintendo Life review wasn't that kind. But, like, it's weird, too, because there's a lot of, like... Between this and Star Wars Outlaws... I feel like I have seen a lot of evidence lately of reviewers that are reviewing the game without actually playing it or spending like a lot of time with it, you know?
Preach.
Seems like a trend.
Get him, Seth.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot. Star
Get
Wars
'em.
Outlaws really egregiously, but with this too, where like I feel like people are just kind of making like judgments on it without playing it. And again, I'm just giving early impressions here. This is not like a formal review or whatever. There's a chance that it gets amazing later on or something like that. But you know, just based on what I've played and based on what I've been reading, like people are kind of all over the place on this. And I think that's telling. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
But
Got him.
yeah, just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And I know Locklith was curious about it. So I would not recommend it, Locklith. to
Yeah,
you.
I've been waiting to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
And Paranormicide is the one that I've seen you
Yes.
play that does look interesting that I've now
rules.
wish listed.
Yeah,
Well, I
it
need you to
rules.
play it, Lockleth, so then I can play it, and you and I can talk about it.
And then we can complain about the reading. Oh my god. There's so
Yeah,
much.
and then-
Oh man, if only somebody
And then
warned us.
Lockleth will be the one that introduced everybody to
F-tier.
Paranormicide.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
I'll play
Exit
that.
8. That was all Lockleth.
Heck yeah.
Paranormicide, though, that game was made by, I'm trying to find his name real quick, but it has this interesting history. Like, the guy who basically, like, invented, Takanori Ishiyama, basically, like, invented the visual novel genre in the 80s in Japan with, like, mobile games and stuff like that, mobile game visual novels. And, like, he basically came back to make Paranormicide after like a 20+ year retirement, essentially came back to make Paranormicide with Square Enix and released it for like $20. And it's amazing. Like,
And it has
rules.
jump scares.
It has jump scares. It has like actually like innovative gameplay and you know, really cool moments. And I don't
Cool
know,
moments.
like to me that was the standard. Like, that's the bar. You know what I mean? And for me, like when Nintendo is hyping it up and they've got Sakamoto like sitting in front of the camera talking about like, you know, we're bringing back Famicom Detective Club and, you know, this is a visual novel for the modern age. Well, you're not really doing anything new at all. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. That
Like what?
yeah, like I'm like the bar for me. Yeah, the bar for me is this $20 Square Enix game, and you haven't met that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're looking for something like this, just kind of play Paranormicide for now. Who knows? Maybe
Only
I'll come
after
back.
Lockleth
and-
does.
Only after
Yeah.
Lockleth. Yeah.
After I shine a light on it, then everyone's like, oh.
Look, there's a chance I come back in whatever a few weeks and tell everybody it's game of the year. But for now, I'm not super impressed.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say, I come back in a few years, and I don't know why.
In a few years,
It's like, oh, you're gonna
I might
bounce
come back. Yeah,
Like Amanda with Xenoblade.
that's right.
Heck yeah, that's how you play games, Sean. That's how
That's
you play
right.
games the right way.
I mean, kudos to you. I shouldn't really make fun because, like, I would have started over.
No.
It's
Yeah.
been so long, but I mean, you're obviously near the end, so that would make no sense. But
It's just
I
become a
certainly
travel
wouldn't play a
game.
game all the way to the end and then stop playing it. That wouldn't be something I do.
Well, 'cause
No.
I've been playing it while traveling on the train to my parents' house, which was 7.5 hours. So when I was going to New York, I was like, oh, my travel game, Xenoblade Chronicles
Yeah.
3. Why not?
That's the
So-
minimum amount of time you need to play that game. You're like, I can't even,
Yeah.
I won't even fire it up unless I've got at least 7.5
It's not like
hours.
a 30-minute.
Well,
yeah,
I'm flying to California towards the end of the month, so guess what? That might be the time
let's
Yeah.
go.
where it just
Get
we
it
finish
done.
mid-plane.
Weep in public as the...
Oh my
Yeah.
god, on the plane next to
Public
my
transit.
boss.
You'll be
Because
like
I'm
that
like,
man.
It's just such a beautiful story.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I've been on a journey with them for so long.
You'll be like that man in that commercial on a plane playing with his Switch, you know? And you're like
Oh,
sobbing.
definitely.
Skyrim.
Oh my
Yeah, with a
God.
Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Get off the
Sobbing.
plane, my makeup is just like all over my face. I'm like, wow, what a ride.
What a ride.
Anybody
Yeah, it
else
was
feel
great.
that on the plane? Just me? Oh, okay.
That was a heck of a plane ride, man.
Oh, those Ouroboros.
No Ouroboros.
The endless now.
The endless now is thinking of, I'm like, there's this stupid term that they have in it. Yes, the endless now.
Yep. All right.
man.
Well, before we hit some of these questions, Amanda, I know
Hit
you
'em.
wanted to at least briefly talk about this Minecraft movie teaser. I've linked it in our notes there, Sean. I don't know if you want to put that up on screen. Have y'all seen this? Y'all seen this Minecraft
I
movie
You're ready for
teaser?
this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've watched it a couple times because I was like,
It was-
wait, what did I just watch?
It was so, like, funny to watch it with my husband because, like, I obviously am in this space with y'all, and so I see a little bit more of the gaming sphere of things.
Sure.
And, like, he just is focused on specific games, so that's the only thing he follows. So he's like, oh my god, Jack Black's in this movie? I was like, yes.
This is a wild trailer, dude. Have you seen this, Sean?
This is the first time I'm seeing. Is this
Oh,
it? This
here you go.
like the real
Yeah.
This is
life
it.
people?
This is real.
That's it.
Yeah, this is real.
I think I missed the first couple seconds because I thought I was watching an ad, but yeah,
That's
this is
cheap.
weird.
Just a
This is
wild
weird.
cast.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
This
it was
is-
like real people. I didn't know it was this. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
It is
I
live
didn't know.
action.
I
You got
don't
Jason
know.
Momoa there in his Barbie
Yeah.
outfit.
I thought that was
Why?
Jack Black. I'm like, what happened to him?
No, Jack Black
Oh,
makes
there
a
he
very
is. Okay,
yeah,
there he is.
Yeah, Jack Black
I'm
playing Steve,
Steve.
of course.
Yeah,
I am Steve.
which I don't get because it just doesn't like he's got the blue shirt. That's it. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
anybody
it's-
can be Steve.
I
Anybody
guess.
can be Steve. He's the video game movie guy at this point. Like
Yeah,
he
kind
was
of amazing.
Bowser. He's Claptrap in the
Borderlands.
Borderlands movie. Yeah, like he's just this guy now. Yeah.
Lachlan.
So
Oh, it's
That
weird.
lava is me.
It's you.
Oh, it's an IMAX too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an IMAX. Yeah, I
don't
just
know
I
how
don't
I
know,
feel.
man. It's and on one hand, I kind of hope that it like is this weird avant-garde gross thing like the 93 Mario movie that can be kind of appreciated as a cult classic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the other hand though, I don't like it.
Oh.
It kind
Don't
of
like
made me
it.
feel uncomfortable, especially the second time through. I was like, wow, I feel way more uncomfortable than I thought I did. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
A missed opportunity for Jack Black to not say, "It is I, Steve."
That's true.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, missed
I,
opportunity.
the Steve.
Yeah.
Stev.
I don't know.
Surprised it wasn't pronounced Stev.
I don't know,
Or
man.
Steve.
It's
Whatever you guys
it's
want.
weird. It's weird, and I mean, look, Notch, the creator of Minecraft, is into it, so more power to him.
Well,
I
that's
honestly kind of hope it ends up being better than people think it is now. Like I've been paying attention to a lot of comments all over the internet, and people are like, "This is garbage. Like it needs the Sonic treatment because they like didn't they redo
I mean-
That's what I'm bringing up.
Sonic?"
I mean,
And they're like, like people are being like
pull up
real
that trailer, Sean.
cool. Yeah, I am.
icky.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe it'll be better than we think. I don't know.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm glad you brought it up.
Now we're
This
talking.
I got
trailer
you.
is a trailer.
Yeah.
So good.
love
Oh,
it.
and by the way, do y'all remember when they showed Sonic Generations and I shouted out Gerald Robotnik? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yep.
Gerald Robotnik is in this movie. He's at the very end. He talks to like his dad or his grandfather. That's Gerald Robotnik.
Amazing.
That's
yeah,
I'll
you know
have to
the
watch
lore,
movies.
Seth.
They're good.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're good.
It looks great.
What's that movie with? I guess it's a series of unfortunate events where Jim Carrey played like all the different characters and all the different makeup. Doing
I
a
never
little bit of
saw it.
that.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay. Any other movie trailers you guys want to watch?
No.
yeah. Any
good.
other non-Nintendo
No.
related?
They should have continued Detective Pikachu like that.
I agree.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I really
liked
liked
that
that
movie.
movie, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yep. Detective Psyduck coming up next.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Starring
Drinking
Psych
tea.
Detective.
I want more of that claymation show, though. For
Oh,
Oh,
Concierge.
yeah.
Concierge.
Yeah, what an amazing show. Yeah.
going up
Yeah.
almost to a
Tell me
year
about
since it came out.
Oh my god.
Aw.
That's
Yeah. That's
Rip.
wild.
Rip.
Anyways.
Oh no, it's not dead.
You know what
Let's
is
answer some
Concord?
questions, right?
Oh.
Oh, I was
But
trying
that
to
will
move us on,
still
Lachlan.
be in a show in December. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
yeah, that'll be weird.
All right. Let's talk about some questions. Let's answer some questions here, everybody. Let's bring in Quaggy
Yay.
with a huge question this week. Quaggy says, "It is I, the Quaggy, king of the Xenobabes. Do you plan to play the quote best Mario game end quote on PS5 when it comes out tomorrow?" Of course, Quaggy referring to Astrobot, which releases on PS5 tomorrow. Again, we will be streaming it, Fulia, Bowza, and myself here on the Twitch channel for September. So come hang out with us then. And Quaggy tapped into something, I think unintentionally, that kind of sparked a little bit of fury in my heart. Where I feel like everybody talking about this game, because the embargo lifted today, this morning, and the reviewers have been talking about this game, and it's like you cannot talk about this game, which has been reviewed extraordinarily well. It's got a 95 on OpenCritic. I think it's the highest rated game of the year so far on OpenCritic. Insanely positive reception, right? The game sounds amazing. I have not seen or heard one review that did not compare the game to Mario for no reason. You know what I mean?
That's weird.
Like, everybody's talking about Mario when they're talking about this game. Look at that game's radar. The best of Super Mario's Mushroom Kingdom romps. Like, it's even there in the blurb of
Yep.
like one of the top reviews on OpenCritic. I'm like, guys, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I went to listen to Kind of Funny was doing their they were doing their live like review on Kind of Funny games, and I'm like, well, let me just listen to this and see what they have to say. The first thing that I heard was Bless over there, and like, you know, nothing against him, but the first thing he's like, I like Mario Odyssey more. I'm like, why can't we just talk about the game for what it is? Like, why can't Astrobot just be Astrobot? Why are you choosing to cast a Mario shadow over Astrobot for no reason? You know what I mean? Drives me nuts. It's just clickbait. It's just clickbaity stuff. Like, it's literally just clickbait. I don't know. It's unfortunate. I think it does the game itself a disservice. Like, can't we just be happy as gamers that we have an amazing game on PS5? Like, can't we just celebrate that? Like, when did it stop being okay to just be happy with what we have without comparing it to everything else? And without saying, well, like, finally, PlayStation has something that rivals Mario and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, who cares? They have something good. Why can't we just enjoy something good? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure I'm 100% with you. I usually am, but in the way of if that was being used to downplay Astrobot.
Sure.
Like, I feel like I'd be 100% with you and going like, why are you slamming Astrobot, like, as if the reviews were bad, and going, well, it's not Mario Galaxy or it's not Mario Odyssey or something like that. Like, then I'm kind of with you. Like, in this way, I guess it's maybe the closest reference point you might have on PlayStation to go like, this is really good in the way of like, I guess, and maybe too the way it presents. I don't know. People were surprised to learn today that I do in fact own a PlayStation. Seth, you and I both. We have a PS5.
Funny.
I had a Vita. You know, I've been around for a while. I had a memory. Not only had a Vita, I bought a Vita memory card. Yep. From the store.
Did you
Those
have
things
a
were
PSP?
expensive.
Yep.
I have a PSP as well.
I had a PSP.
Yep. UMDs. Very cool. I don't know why that's relevant to what I was talking about
Just
here.
is.
But I have them. But the game went, like, you look at the trailer and it's like, it looks like everybody's talking about it. As soon as we saw it, it's like, this looks like a Mario platformer game. So the inspiration of the game, I think, is obvious. So maybe that comes through in the reviews. But yeah, I think I'd be pretty irate if it was, this game sucks, it's not Mario Galaxy. It's like, that's completely irrelevant on when talking about a PlayStation game. But I don't know. This is a tricky one for me. I do think it's important to have reference points when you're talking about games. Like, and in PlayStation, there isn't one. There's nothing that is of this standard, and that's kind of the point, I guess. But I mean, I don't care. I don't even play my PlayStation. So
yeah.
So who cares?
It's just needless to me. To me, it's Yon32 says, is it just a lazy shorthand? And I think that's what it is. To me, it's a lazy shorthand. It's like we're just saying this as a touch point so that we can have something that gamers latch onto or whatever. But like, you know, yeah, guess what, dude? Like, a lot of things are inspired by Mario. You know, like, there's a lot of stuff that's inspired. Mario invented 3D platformers, essentially. You know what I mean? So like, do we have to say that about literally everything that comes out and says, well, it's not, you know, it's Mario, or this is PlayStation's Mario, or this is whoever's X developer's Mario. You know what I mean? It's like, it also annoyed me when everybody for a time was saying it's the Dark Souls of blank. You know what I mean?
No, fair. Yeah.
It's, you know, it's like Skyrim with guns. I'm like, guys, like, just shut up. Just like talk about the game. You know what I mean? And to me, like, you know, I think the real interesting narrative about Astrobot, and I haven't played it yet, and I'm excited to play it tomorrow on stream with everybody and hang out with people. But like, the interesting narrative to me about Astrobot is that, like, the timing of this, Lockleth, you know, you brought up Concord, the sad closing of that game and the unfortunate situation with that game. To me, Astrobot is like a little bit of an intervention or something with Sony. It's a little bit of like a, hey man, we can make a really good, the most well-reviewed game of the entire year, and it's not a $300 million, 8-year-long, you know, photorealistic sad dad game. You know what I mean? And I think the narrative around this game should not be PlayStation finally has its Mario. The narrative around it should be, let's support Sony making games like this. You know what I mean? Yes, Lockleth.
Am I a sad dad?
You can be. It's your choice. Be whatever you want.
I should have worn my dad cap today.
I just think it's nice that PlayStation has something that feels a little bit more accessible. As somebody who never really, I mean, I had a PS2, but even then, like, I've always been, in a way, intimidated by the PS5, which is interesting.
Right.
Like, the community.
It's 'cause it's huge.
It's kind of, it just feels very bro-y. I'm just going to say it. It's always felt very bro-y. And, excuse me, so I played Astro Bot on our PS5 at work because I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like, I love this. So I think it's cute that it, like, gets its own shine, and for it to have, like, positive reviews is great. But to your point, Seth, yeah, it's just like, let it live. Let it be its own thing. Let Astrobot be Astrobot and be cute and be accessible for the PlayStation, and maybe bring in a different audience instead of, like, I don't know, just saying, it's Mario, but on PlayStation. It's like, let it go.
Yeah. PlayStation did not always mean that, by the way. PlayStation did not always mean blockbuster, AAA. You know, there were games on PS1, you know, the games that Astrobot is paying homage to, stuff like Ape Escape and Parappa and, you know, Jumping Flash and stuff like this, like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and stuff like this, you know, games that were not that expensive to make, especially in today's, you know, modern age and the economy that we're in today. You know, these games take so long and they cost so much money to make that when they come out and they don't sell whatever 50 million units and set the world on fire, you know, that's how layoffs happen. That's what happened with Insomniac, who made Spider-Man 2. You can make Spider-Man 2 for the PS5 and still suffer layoffs. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm like, we should be embracing stuff like Astrobot and supporting it. And what I'm afraid of is that PlayStation has kind of bred this... I feel like this sort of culture within their fan base of, like, everything must be Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us, God of War, or whatever. And I hope that people embrace this game, and I hope that they don't feel obligated to, like, compare it to other things that it isn't. Just enjoy that we have this amazing game that Sony has made, and they made it in, like, 3 years or whatever. They made it for assuredly not the same amount of money they dump into all this other stuff. And I hope it does well, and I hope people support it.
It's going to do huge.
I hope so.
Dude, this game is going to be massive. Yeah, mark my words. It's going to be, bonkers. This game's going to sell a ton. So I don't think you have anything to be worried about there. I'm, like, kind of mostly shocked. Like, I don't think you and I, like, disagree on things of this sort of nature, like, almost ever. And I don't know that I'm with you, like, at all. Like, sure. no offense or anything. I just, like, yeah, I want to, like, jump in on the conversation with you, but I'm like, I'm not with you on it. I'm not really, like, sure. I'm not outraged by the comparison to Mario. I think it's an accolade to it. Like, I think it's like it's like a top order. It's like a Purple Heart kind of thing. Like, this is, it's bestowed upon this game. Like, just trying to, you know, and I haven't played it, so I can't verify. So I would say if it turns out this game is mediocre and people are calling it the next Mario Galaxy 2, then I think that that's misplaced. Like, then I'm with you. But just in principle, when you're talking about, you know, a number sitting alongside a description, so 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and here's what I think about it, I don't know that that's terrible. Again, like, I've got a couple different, like, notches and nuances to where I come at it, where I would be with you. Like, if it's overselling Astrobot, then I would be upset about that no matter what. If there's a Mario comparison, or otherwise the reviewer's sort of, like, failing to properly convey what the game is like, then that's not good. But not having played it, it's difficult to say. But you're seeing 10s out of 10, 9 out of 10. Like, I feel like that's worthy of what other platformer is 10 out of 10? That's totally fine. It would be like if, I don't know, and maybe a thought exercise here, maybe there's a better example that comes to mind where like if another kart racer came out and it was excellent, and it's like, this is like, what's the Disney kart racer? You know, it's obvious comparisons to Mario Kart.
Speedstorm? Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, there's comparisons to Mario Kart there. Like, I think it would be difficult not to. I feel like, sure. I don't know. That would be tricky. Whether or not it's even the same quality or not. Like, it'd be hard to talk about that when some of these genres are so obviously represented by Dark Souls, by Mario 64, by Mario Kart, these kinds of things, by StarCraft. You know, like, if another, like, Stormgate is coming out, on PC. Obviously, paying homage to StarCraft and real-time strategy games in the past. So I don't know. I'm kind of on another side of it, I think.
Sure.
I think it's okay. Yeah. So long as it's as good as Mario. Like that's the tricky part about sort of like crossing streams here. This is a PlayStation game making reference to a Nintendo game, and so long as it holds up, I think it's okay. But the other side of it is I have been completely wrong about Astrobot to begin with. I think the character is Astrobot, like that's the character. I think a sterile, boring, uninteresting mascot, if you ask me. Like I think Mario is 10 times the mascot that Astro Boy is. No, thank you. I'd take Sackboy over Astro whatever, and I wouldn't take Sackboy either. I think the Sony mascots are boring and lame, but that's me, and I'll take the heat for that.
It's interesting, right? Because like
I'm the only one.
Well, that Sackboy's Big Adventure on PlayStation 5, also a very good game, right? But like that wasn't the immediate bar that people were placing, and it also wasn't the kind of things. I agree with you. There are some examples of this, like when PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale came out, the narrative was, well, it's not Smash Brothers, and it's like that's fine, right? Like they're going for that sort of thing, right? That clearly was Sony Smash Brothers or whatever. But with this, it's like, for me, I just wish people would allow it to stand on its own merits. You know, I wish that people would sort of, because what I think it creates is, it almost creates a challenge. It almost creates a challenge for people to come into the game and compare it to Mario in their own mind when playing the game. When really they should just be looking at it, you know, just look at it as Astrobot. You know, I don't know. But it's I see your side of it too. I don't necessarily disagree. Yes, Lachlan.
To answer your question, Quaggy, yes.
Yes, we are playing.
Yeah,
Astrobot.
we're gonna play it. Yeah, definitely.
I plan on playing it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's all. That is all.
It's amazing. The question is actually a yes or no question.
It is.
It's specifically
It is actually a yes or no question.
Yeah. Multiple choice. There are 2 choices.
The other side of this coin for me is that I think the more constructive thing to do, if I were Nintendo, who hasn't released a 3D Mario game in 7 years, you know, like I would maybe feel a little bit intimidated by the way people are talking about Astrobot, you know, and I don't know that they are. Nintendo's Nintendo. They're going to make the Mario game they're going to make, and I'm sure it'll be amazing. But to them, it's like, well, now everybody's kind of looking at us and saying, now what? It's like a chess match or something. Like Astrobot has moved, and now Mario needs to move or something, you know, and they're creating that. There's a narrative being created around it. You know what I mean? And I just don't know if I'm a fan of that. So, anyway.
All right, they just put stuff out, they release it, and hope for the best. And sometimes it doesn't work out. And
sometimes they refund every purchase.
It's the voice for me.
Aww.
Yeah, sometimes it sells like 20.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And
sells 25,000 copies and it goes away.
Oh, that's
sometimes
a
you get a refund, but
I cannot wait.
This controller anyways.
I can't wait for Seth and others to be streaming Astrobot over the weekend, and Seth comes back to the Nintendo Drive and go, guys, there's actually a moment in here that is exactly the same as Super Mario 64.
Well,
he'll see it and he won't comment.
Yeah, exactly.
I well, the thing is like for me, like I have seen footage of this game. Shout outs to Jeff Gerstmann. I've been a big fan of Jeff Gerstmann for a long time. He put out a video today with the embargo showing off like a level or 2 of Astrobot and kind of just like talking about how sad it is that Sony doesn't make games like this anymore. You know what I mean?
They just did.
And well, yeah, and they just did, but like there's so much reference. There's a really overt reference like Ape Escape in particular, and it's almost like a, hey man, remember when we did this? Remember when we made games like this? You know what I mean? And for all of the crap Nintendo gets about just making more Mario games and Zelda games and stuff, they are still making the stuff we like. You know what I mean? And Sony has almost like rebranded themselves every console generation for better or for worse. And they've kind of put themselves into this corner, I feel like, of everything is just, you know, Astrobot is the exception rather than the rule. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying everything needs to be this like colorful, you know, like smaller scale. It's not a $70 game. It's a $60 game. It's made, you know, quicker and more cheaply. And it still has all of the polish, and it still has the critical reception and all of this, you know, like, I feel like that's the kind of thing, like, people need to come out in droves to support that. You know what I mean? So.
Well, shout out to Ratchet and Clank, also good games on the PlayStation.
Good games. Yep. Good games. Yep.
But I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Well, because you don't have a PlayStation. What are you talking about?
I don't. Yeah, you're right. Never had one. Never had a PlayStation. Yep.
PlayStation? No.
Oh man.
And
I've
it's
had
also
PlayStation since.
I said I would get off my soapbox.
Crawling
quick,
in your diapers.
Quick toe on the soapbox, real quick, because Sean and I are playing Star Wars Outlaws, and this is another example of like, people are creating a narrative around games, positive or negative, and it's like, I just wish people would talk about games as they are, and I wish people would, you know, like it's almost like games journalism in the modern age picks and chooses what succeeds and fails. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's no doubt.
And like that really frustrates me as somebody who thinks there is a lot to like about Star Wars Outlaws.
Very good game.
You know, anyway, I just it's just all been kind of frustrating for me in the wake of everything that's happened. So, yeah. Anyways.
Good question, Quaggy. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Quaggy. The answer is yes.
I'm just kidding.
Goodness gracious. Okay. I know we have a lot of questions, including some backlog questions from last week. We're running long tonight. I'm going to try to hit a few of these, maybe a little bit more rapid fire. Solo asked, not Nintendo, but what is your favorite birthday cake?
Oh.
Icing and the cake part itself. Ice cream cake?
Ice cream cake.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Next question. There's only one cake.
It was Seth's birthday yesterday.
I think that's why I asked it. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Seth.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Favorite cake? What do y'all think?
Not carrot cake, because sometimes people put pineapple in it, and you could die.
What?
Still the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I asked my mom about this. I was like, Mom, do people put carrot or pineapple in carrot cake? She goes, who the heck does that? I go, Locklith experienced it. I don't know. My mom was like,
maybe I don't know if it's a southern thing or just, you know, the recipes that are being shared down here, they just put pineapple in it. I don't know.
They're
Can't
just
eat
like,
it.
I don't know.
Can't eat it. Not for me.
No.
If it's my birthday, I would choose a cookie cake.
Oh, that's a good one.
Also a good choice.
Nice. Yep.
What are you thinking, Sean?
I like carrot cake.
Banned. Goodbye, Sean.
With extra pineapple.
No pineapple. Hold the pineapple in your hand.
Easy on the pineapple.
Yeah, no pineapple.
The whole time while you're eating, just hold the pineapple here.
Hold it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like all cakes. Honestly, I will eat legitimately all of the cake. I'm a huge cake fan. Yep.
Tiramisu for me. I love tiramisu.
Ooh, that's a good one
Also
too.
good choice.
Yep. All good choices.
Equally good.
Equally good. Nobody stands out.
Wait, Sean, do you like a basic sheet cake from like the
Sheet
grocery
cake?
store?
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Just
yep,
needed to
very
know.
good. Sheet cake is one of my favorite things. It's a great example, and ice cream cake is a good example. Like when you grow up and you have your own money, you're gainfully employed, you could walk into a Dairy Queen at any point and order yourself a cake. You just buy a cake. Mm-hmm. As a child, it seemed like they're prerequisite, even though you didn't even know what that word meant. You're like, it must be a birthday in order to order a cake. It's not the case.
No, baby girl. It's a Tuesday. You want a sheet cake? Baby, go get your
sheet cake.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, baby girl. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sheet cake and some Kleenex for whatever you're crying about.
Oh, BRB.
They'll fix you right up. They'll fix you right up.
And a big old spoon or fork, whatever you want. No judgment.
Croco Kyle asks, lately...
You can fold it up into a sandwich.
All right.
Cake sandwich. Croco Kyle says, lately I've been playing Black Myth Wukong, a game where the protagonist inherits a power from each boss they defeat. If you could inherit a trait or characteristic from any animal, what would it be? Gills? Wings? A mantis shrimp punch? Let's assume for the sake of the question that no animals are harmed, unless you want to make this, which animal do you think you could take in a fight? What do you want?
go.
What kind of? Yeah, go for
I
it.
got something. I got something. I would and you guys could imagine how I would put this to use. I would scurry like a crab with a little.
Little.
Yeah,
You
just,
would.
like, kind of run away. I grab things and I just like scoot away. And for whatever reason, this is in my mind. I saw a heartbreaking video today of like a crab grabbing a little baby turtle that's trying to get into the ocean, and he just kind of like takes it away. And I'm like, no, that poor little baby turtle. You can't do anything about it. But that crab's just like scurry.
Yeah, crabs
Gets
are.
out of
Yeah.
there. Yeah, crabs are,
Dangerous.
Drag me.
Crabs.
Drag me.
Drag
Yeah.
me. The crabs from Finding Nemo are the best. Hey.
I would want to be. Shout outs to
wanna
Luna
be
in the
Luna.
background there. Yeah, she looks thrilled about what's happening right now. Look at her.
Aw.
She's so hyped up. What a cute dog.
Oh, you're so lucky you have a dog.
Oh,
She looked-
Sean, please.
You're so lucky your dog's
Somebody
alive.
get Sean a dog, please. Somebody
That would
out
be
there.
amazing. A puppy!
Extra Life Fund and also Sean Dog Fund.
Oh,
Yeah. Amanda, what animal powers do you want? What
I want to be a
animorph's
cheetah.
ability? A
Oh,
cheetah.
yeah, that's a
I
good
just
one.
want
Yeah.
to be cheetah. No one
they're not
can
great
catch
long
me.
distance though. Just sprinters.
Too bad. I'd be long distance cheetah.
Okay, long distance cheetah.
My endurance and the cheetah speed. Perfect.
No, there we go. Yeah, the
I'd be a
perfect
Chester
combo.
cheetah.
Okay.
Eating those cheesies.
Dangerously cheesy.
Dangerously
Oh,
cheesy.
the Cheetos guy? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chester
I've
cheetah.
never had Cheetos. I don't know what they taste like. And I
Now
don't
that's a
know.
mascot. That's way better than Astro Boy
Okay.
or
moving
Astrobot.
on.
Astro Boy's an
What?
anime.
What?
Well,
Okay.
much like Sugar Ray, I just want to fly, is what I would
Nice.
say.
Nice. Good
I like
pull.
that.
I just want to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to fly. I have dreams about flying. Like I'm fascinated by that idea. Every
mean,
time
yeah,
I
me too.
lucid dream, I fly. That's the first thing I do in a lucid dream.
Yep.
Is I fly. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Thank you,
Amaka?
Presto.
I don't know the question. I was distracted by my dog. That is
What
alive.
animal ability do you want if you're an animorph?
Like what animal?
Yeah. What animal's ability would you want? Yeah.
I guess a bat.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Echolocation.
Yeah, exactly. Be able to just, only up at nighttime, which, I can relate.
I was about to
Echolocation.
say,
Sleep upside down.
you're already so tiny. You're just a couple wings away from being a
Yeah.
bat.
Oh my
Basically.
gosh.
Just fly up out of her chair.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, she got a little Batman
transforms.
tattoo on the lip.
Yeah.
She got that in
She's
prison.
Oh my
Prison
gosh.
tat.
Just little stick and poke prison tat there.
No,
Oh
we won't
my
talk about
goodness.
that. It's a dark time.
Okay.
I got bullied in school because my name was Lockleth and somehow ended up in prison for a bit. What can you do?
Proud of you. Yes.
Let's go, Adam David. Adam David gets me in the chat. Okay, couple more questions here. Let's see. I know there was one for Amanda specifically that from last week I wanted to hit. Yon32. First, I want to acknowledge the feat of strength by the Miles_of_Amanda for completing the Celeste. Related question of the show. When you achieve a major milestone in gaming, how do you choose what to play next? Do you ever feel lost and unmotivated to pick up a new game immediately? Currently feeling like this post Elden Ring, and it's the same feeling I had post Hotkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, thank you, first off. I felt very depressed and defeated after Celeste, and I just
Really?
tried to pick up. I didn't know what to play, so I just
Yeah.
heard Cat and Quest from Sean, and that it was cute, and that there's a rubber duck or something. I was like, that's one.
Duck of Doom.
Nice.
Duck of Doom. Yeah, I don't know if I felt like I kind of felt accomplished after beating Celeste, but I also was just like, thank Jesus, I can like sleep soundly at night again. I don't have the Celeste music in my head. I'm not freaking out about like
Oh,
my
great
hands
soundtrack.
hurting, and how I'm not gonna make it past level 9 at the end with the confetti, and they're like, oh my god! I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be here all day. So, yeah, that was it.
I like it. Sorry, my mic's muted because my wife just got home. My dog's barking in the background.
Oh wow. So cool to have dogs.
Just rub it in.
Dog.
Look at everybody with their dogs. They're so cool and fluffy.
La-dee-da.
Oh
Lockless
my
dog's
gosh.
happy. My dog's
Yep.
barking. Oh my gosh.
Wait, let me grab my dog. Hold on.
That would be an amazing reveal. Amanda just pulls up
Amanda
a
has
little
a dog.
I've never had a dog.
Pomeranian.
I think if you had a dog, Amanda, I imagine it would be a Pomeranian. That's
would
a very
be like
Amanda.
this big, and it would be
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Whippet?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The, like derpiest
Friend
looking
of mine
dog.
has a
That's
Whippet.
my kind of dog. A Whippet. That's my kind of dog.
Trip.
Named
What?
Cool Whip. The
Cool
That's
Whip.
a good name. That's a good
The
name.
Whippet.
A Whippet
Cool.
dog? I got
Or like an Italian Greyhound. These little skinny guys.
Yeah, very
like,
similar.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
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 one day it's going to
Cool
win the
Whip.
dog show
Cool Whip.
on Thanksgiving. One day the Whippet's going to take it
Cute.
all.
Man.
Cute.
But
Dogs
no
are
dog.
awesome.
What about y'all? Do you ever feel lost and unmotivated to pick up a new game after you beat a game? I mean, Sean does a tournament bracket. That's Sean's solution.
Yeah, but you know, it is the thing. I think so. I don't remember exactly what I played. I actually have documented this, what I played immediately after Celeste. It's probably like Tetris 99. Like, I mean, it's really, we're talking about the concept of like a palate cleanser. That's really what we're after here. You can't go soul crushing game to soul crushing game. You want to be able to just like take a breath for a second. So I think Cat Quest might be the perfect game after something like Celeste. Like that's what I would do.
If you can figure out the map, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
you press the select button and
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there. Yep. Should check it out.
I can't remember what I played right after Totkey, though. That I felt good about. Beating Ganon with one heart, I felt great about. And I was like, I think what I struggle with the most is like, what do I do with the game if I have the physical? I think I asked this question on my stream. I was like, do I keep it? Do I not? Like, I don't really want it. Like, I don't collect things. I don't like having a lot of things, so. That's why
I have it
get
written
stuck
down here. You guys, I have a spreadsheet for this, of course.
Love this
I
for
played
you.
Celeste. I beat Celeste on April 6th. And then that night, I watched Letters from Iwo Jima, which was a cool World War II movie, so that's nice. Then
Okay.
2 days after that, I played Helldivers 2 for the first time and played that a couple days in a row. So that was a nice little palate cleanser. Then I played for a single night Lil Gator game, which famously has no map. So that was my
famously,
post-Celeste journey.
Sean hated it.
Rip.
No map.
He said it was
I
a
don't want to
0
be
out of
wandering
10.
around. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
The smallest
thank you.
world alive has no map.
Yeah, it's pretty small. Pretty small.
Crazy, you
world.
know where to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing about me is like I always have like a huge backlog of games to play. I don't know if I've ever, at least not in recent memory, felt that way. But like, you know, I've definitely had ruts where I don't really just want to play games at all. Like I've had little ruts where I'm like, I just want to, maybe I'm just watching movies right now or whatever, or playing my guitar more or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know.
Can I call out Ribo's comment? I went from Celeste to Barbecue Simulator. What a great plan.
Yeah,
That's a
that
good
is a good
1-2
plan.
punch.
So
Yeah,
good.
pretty good. Anything? Any advice from you, Locklith? You ever feel unmotivated to go to the next game?
I just always play different games at the same time, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily move on to the next game because I'm already playing another one.
Right.
But they're
I'm with
always
you.
different types so that I don't get, stuck
Yeah.
playing the same 2 different games that are very
Never
similar.
bored. Yeah, never bored. Yon32 says, well, I had Concord, but rip.
Aw.
Anyways, let's do
That's okay.
one last question, shall we? This one, I want to hit this one because it's time sensitive. Dude, my wife you have got to come inside. This dog's freaking out. Y'all hear this?
Oh, I hear the dog. Must be nice. Oh, how annoying this dog is.
Sean.
Barking away. For new listeners, my dogs are all dead. So
Yarden, please get Sean a dog. Yarden, Tony Baker,
Still
somebody
dead.
get Sean a dog for the love of Jesus. Somebody.
Oh man, I love
Somebody just bring a dog over to Sean's house. Just
Charlie.
like, oh, my
Please.
goodness. Adam says, I'm going on a trip this weekend involving some flying. Do you have any games that are your go-to games when traveling? What do y'all
Amanda.
think?
Let me introduce you to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Great travel game. Honestly, I think I've talked about this before. A long form game like that with a good story is generally what I like to play on the plane because you get sucked in. One, I never have Wi-Fi, so I can't play anything that requires Wi-Fi. And it just like you can just like get immersed and you forget where you are, and it's actually really nice. And the person snoring next to you means nothing because you're like, I'm crying over Mio and Noah. So
yeah,
vibes.
I haven't been anywhere.
Taki on the plane too. Sorry, Sean, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good. No, you go.
That was it.
No, just Taki.
Xenoblade.
I have a flight coming up. Actually, I'll be flying out to Nova Scotia into Halifax, driving to Prince Edward Island. Very nice and looking forward to it. It's a red eye though, so I should be sleeping. Actually, I should try to sleep on the flight. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place with this. I could be Tetris. I don't think I definitely. The short answer is no, actually. If the question is phrased as a yes or no, the answer is no. But I will play Tetris 99. I bought the DLC so I can play offline on that. I'll play a little Mario Kart. Oftentimes I will sit and go like, I want to, really chew into this game a little bit, and I'll get distracted or I'll fall asleep or something. I'll get a little dozy on a train or plane or automobile, whatever I'm on. So I don't know. But I feel like I haven't been anywhere in a long time. I don't think it's been a while.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But Extra Life is coming up. And fly to Toronto. And then, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Nice.
I'd love suggestions, though. What's a good travel game?
That's what I was asking. I was looking
well,
for
I don't
some
have anything for you.
suggestions. Yeah. Sorry, fresh out.
Looks like you have to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or Taki.
I guess it's
That's your
Pokemon
only
Arceus.
options.
If I had to
Or
go on a
Pokemon
trip, like I'm playing
Arceus.
Arceus right now.
Yeah, there you go.
I have no.
by the-
I when I fly, I don't like to play games. Like I'm so anxious on flights.
Oh,
like
no.
I can't. Yeah, I get really anxious on flights. I don't like to like. I can't zone out. I can't focus on the game. I'm just always, just kind of locked in. In the moment.
I fall
So-
asleep fast on a flight.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
me too, honestly.
like
I'm
on
just like,
takeoff. Honestly, like it kind of just you thrust back in your seat and you're
I
like, oh,
just-
this is
You're
nice.
like, good night.
Yeah.
I look straight
Peace-
ahead.
the peace sign, good night. And just and then fall
I just look straight ahead or look out the window and like contemplate everything that led me to that moment in my life. That's what I do on planes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or honestly, link up. McBeal kind of like alludes to it in the chat. Link up with somebody. There's always somebody playing a Switch on a plane. Always link up. Be like, you want to play games? Make a friend.
Yep.
That's
no,
cute.
I'll keep to
Okay,
myself.
or don't.
I'm with you, Aqua. I'm like, no.
I'll make a
Listen.
friend.
I'm the
No.
person like I'm in an office building during the day. Hi, hello, hi. It is I. I work for a law firm, so I'm in a tall building. So there's an elevator clearly that I'm on at least 4 times in my day. I'm one of those people. If I hear people, I listen. I put my ear out. Like at the end of the day when it hits 5 o'clock, I wait until 5:02 to clock out, so I don't have to share an elevator with anyone.
Okay.
Good strategy.
I'm like, I'll work another 2 more minutes. And I'll wait for everyone else to just.
I'll work another 2 minutes.
I'd
Yeah.
rather do that.
I'd rather work
Yeah.
like 2 to 5 extra minutes just to let
Dang.
everyone, kind of just
I'm like
fizzle
wanna be
out,
friends?
and then I can go by myself.
I'm with you. I think I'm
Okay.
right there with you, Lachlan.
Listen, I'll keep to myself,
I'll sit in the
and I'll
corner.
play something simple or not so like deep lore like Xenoblade. Like I have to really be in the mood to play Chronicles 3. It has to be like more of a simple game or a, not graphically well off game like Lake. I played a lot of that, in the car late at night. Don't have to focus too much. Or like a Ranger I wanted to play as well. So, I don't know.
I was wondering if Sean was going to bring this up.
Yarden.
Yarden is actively looking for a dog for Sean from the Edmonton Humane Society. And adopt. If you're going to do it, though, Sean, adopt.
We always
what I mean?
have.
Look at
Yeah.
Dwight. Oh
Yeah.
my God! Wait, can you get Dwight instead?
Dwight's pretty cute.
Jim.
It's a
Look at
bonded
Dwight.
pair.
Jim.
Oh, that's cute.
Antonio.
Aw,
Look
they're
at all
cute.
these guys.
Look at these
Aw,
dogs.
they're all
Look at
good.
you
With Baloo. Aw.
Brad.
Oliver. Oh, Oliver is cute. I like these
Keep
guys.
scrolling. Yarden says to keep scrolling, please.
Okay. I
Nova.
see Nando.
Oh, at the bottom.
Molly.
Newsy's the one Yarden was talking about. Yeah.
Oh my God, precious.
Newsy's cute.
Staffordshire Terrier.
Now's your
Cute.
chance. Get it.
Adoption fee? I don't want an adoption fee. I like free
Come on.
dogs.
Sean, it's probably like $10. Come on.
It's $455.
Then go find a feral
Oh, it's
dog
not showing
on the
up
street.
on the screen. Hang on.
Oh, see,
It
I
switched
can't see that.
tabs.
That's why I'm guessing.
It switched tabs. It switched tabs. Here it comes. Here
Okay.
it comes.
Okay, but that puppy is worth $455. Look at that face. And is that his booty? Oh, no, it's his face. I was like, they're giving you
That is a
little
pretty
show of the
expensive
booty?
adoption fee.
That is kind of high.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Look
Yeah,
at that
thank you.
bean. I think it's worth it. I would do
Aw.
it.
If it was like $50, that'd be one thing.
What is this
But
podcast?
It's
What
it's
is
probably
this?
this is a Nintendo podcast.
Okay.
Nintendogs.
Okay, thank you,
IRL.
Yarden. Oh, that's so nice. That's a lot for an adoption fee.
Yeah, I bet you it comes with. I bet they're all up on their shots and all that stuff.
True.
I bet I bet it's all
Aw.
inclusive. Yeah. Yep. To Psych
like a
Detective's
cruise.
point. Yeah, probably so.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was Charlie.
Well,
Charlie was a stray. We found her in a shopping cart. Charlie.
JB says, "What have I walked in on?"
Welcome to our
okay.
Nintendo podcast.
Where we
Before we
adopt
wrap
dogs.
up, everybody, before we wrap up the show, we're going long. Shall I thank the patrons
Please, yes, you
at
shall.
the end of the show? Thank you so much to everybody who supports us on patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Again, your support on Patreon directly fuels our efforts at Extra Life. If you're watching us here on Twitch live as well, hit that sub. Hit those subbies. Really appreciate it for September. 25% off. Helps us out. And yeah, thank you all so much for your support on Patreon. Thank you to our ultimate producers like JB, who just came out of nowhere, Jonathan Brown. You can find his music at linktree/pme.jib. Thank you to Quaggy, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes. And thank you to brand new ultimate producer TechMike. Really appreciate you. You'll find links in the show notes to that. Please show your love and support to our ultimate producers. Thank you to our platinum producers, CowboyDangerD, Peje EP, Smokin Joe, The Captain, and Tim Paullin. And thank you to our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, BobLoblaw, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Drellesh, Emio Kelly, Hoppel, Jan32, Kia Savoy, Liger Woods 330, Old Mr. Frump, Patrice Millette, Shane Erickson. I have TechMike in here twice. TechMike upgraded. The Jiggy
Shout out to
Collector and Tim Olf. Thank you all so much for your support on Patreon. You can get a 7-day free trial to the exclusive tier, get some exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. And if you like the show, you might like that. I don't know. I'm not your dad. But yeah, please.
Maybe you are.
Yeah, please. Yeah, maybe I am. Who knows? Thank you all so much for your support on Patreon. We appreciate you.
In my
cool.
physical for this week,
Yes.
actually I have two. Besides the controller that I showed earlier, of course. I've got Cult of the Lamb, still playing that.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Some wild things happened that I have screen captures of that I need to bring up at some point. Bowser in particular, the follower named Bowser in my cult.
The poop eating.
Yeah, she's going through an existential crisis now. I might have sacrificed her and then resurrected her all within the same 5 minutes, and so now she's going through a crisis, so I gotta fix that. And Quaggy is back. Quaggy 2 is now back on that there Cult of Lockleth. And then the other physical that I want to show that might trigger Amanda, look away. 'Tis Yoshi's Crafted World
Nice.
physical that I now own.
Good thing for the trigger warning.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
Yes,
very
I have that now as well,
Ick.
and I'm
Yeah.
ready
Bowser
to get
will
into
soon
it.
be the owner of mine. Bowser has requested mine. So Extra Life, we're doing a
Oh.
relay race, not race, but race, and I'm going to hand it off. Pass the baton, if you will.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Crafted World. Yeah.
Get it out
Yeah,
my
yeah.
The
face.
Traveling Yashi.
Yashi, Yashi.
I love
I
it.
hate it.
Good. Oh.
The one, two. I love it. I hate it.
But those are my physicals for this eve. But Seth, where can people find you on the internet, my friend?
You can find me on X at $2 Hero. You can add me on your Nintendo Switch at SW411280613454, just like Eric Lindros.
Nice.
Thank you.
Amanda.
You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/miles_of_Amanda. and on Instagram and X as well, and YouTube, and all of the places. Just come hang.
Instagram.
Sean, where can people find you? Do you have your code ready?
SW411280. No, that's Seth's. I'm sorry.
Start reading off my code.
SW687902366588, just like Eric Lindros. On Twitter at Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants, at twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live, streaming a lot, and I'm having a great time. The next game that I will be playing is Pokemon Arceus Legends Arceus. It'll be very good. Also next week, non-Nintendo related, Space Marine 2. The one game that I will have to purchase. But, Lockleth, guess what? I got money for my birthday for a video game. I got Xbox credits. So I don't even have to spend money on this game, this sucker. That's what I was trying to say.
I thought you were trying
weird.
to go
Yikes.
somewhere else with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, somebody get me a dog.
Yarden, is that dog still available?
Yeah, GoFundMe for the adoption fee.
Yeah,
here.
GoFundMe. We can pool money together.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to pull that dad move one of these days. Just go like, honey, I got a dog. We have a dog now. Here's the family dog. I made the choice. It'll be great. They'll live outside in their backyard with the chickens. What is my life? Okay, that's where you can find me. I'm done.
Okay.
You can find me on Twitter at LocklethTWT. You can find me on Instagram at Lockleth as well, especially if you want to see today and the next 5 days of Concord cosplays from Animal Crossing Edition. Go and peep them little peepers over there. Go give, go look at them. I worked hard on those. That was fun. In memoriam of Concord, that is no more, starting tomorrow.
Rep.
And you can find me here on YouTube at Lockleth, and always in the Discord, which is free to join. And that is where we get all of our questions every week, even if we don't always get to all the questions because we like to go on a soapbox or talk for a long time. It's fine.
It'd be like that
we
sometimes.
do pull our questions from over there. And, sometimes we just show dogs for no reason. But that is this show.
That's our Nintendo show. A lot of people listen to it.
Listen, that's what we do. I know you're always listening, but I will always tell you to listen, okay?
Listen. I am.
Listen.
That's why I'm here.
Listen.
Thank y'all for hanging out for us for today's episode and the Nintendo Drive. Bump that like button if you haven't already. And fuel this carpool in the Carments.
See, it happened to you. You were making fun of me. You were making fun of me a second ago. Yeah, I tripped over something.
I wasn't making fun. I just do it so often I forget. But fuel us in the comments below.
Keep going.
I don't know. We'll talk about something random. Just put R.I.P. Concord in the comments.
In the comments.
Just put dogs for Sean.
Pour one out.
Thanks.
Yeah, tell me your favorite dog. Your dog breed. Yep.
Favorite dog breed and
what dog
Rip
breed
Concord.
should I get?
Those two things.
What a good show.
Concord,
good job,
Rip
everybody.
Dogs.
Nothing Nintendo related. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us at Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget to check out our awesome Nintendo Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, where you'll unlock all sorts of exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Links to everything are in the description. See you next week!
D